Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a Christmas Eve makeup look. This is the third to last video in my White Christmas series, and yeah, it's pretty much gonna be, it's the best series I've done this year because I've actually completed all my series, completed all my episodes in this series, and I'm really proud of that. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids using the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-hour gel cream eyeshadow in Breathless. This is a relatively new one. I don't often get this colour. I usually get pink gold, pearl taupe or creamy beige as those are my favourite three. But sometimes I get this one and I absolutely love it. And in this video I decided to go for a very edgy, curly look. Yeah. I've been loving the curls recently, so that's why in most of my videos I've had curly hair, so that's quite interesting. So then I'm going in and using the Morphe 12MB palette. This literally is kind of like a neutral eyeshadow palette because I want to focus on getting palettes that only have a foil eyeshadows or metallic eyeshadows or whatever they're called, because this one is more matte. It has a few shimmers in it but not much, but the shimmers are very kind of, they're not kind of like the fall into got the name of it, Fall into Autumn, I think that was the name of this palette. I'm not sure, I've forgotten it. It was the Morphe 35F palette, and that one had a lot of shimmers, and I wondered if I could get another one, and I'm actually just starting to collect the Morphe palettes. So using a kind of a soft kind of orangey brown eyeshadow, I blended this into my crease. And yeah, I was using the Morphe B81 palette eyeshadow brush, and this one is my favourite blending brush. I do have a couple of blending brushes, but I have found that that one works well for me. And then I'm going into this gold eyeshadow. I started using, I don't know why I didn't use this eyeshadow, but it's kind of like, it's kind of like a dark gold, but it's not a warm gold. It's kind of like, there's two eyeshadows in this palette that are nearly the same. One's slightly warmer, one's not, but I used this on my eyelids, these gold eyeshadows, and it just kind of gave me this really nice, it's more like a pure gold, it's not like a light gold. And this palette's I'm nearly running out of eyeshadows in this palette, so it's been pretty difficult to choose eyeshadows. And then I'm using like this warm pink eyeshadow on the outer, kind of like the middle outer half of my eyelid, just to kind of warm this look up and also give it some dimension. Yeah, this look, I've decided for the last two makeup looks to just be less glamorous. I think because I wanted them to be kind of, I don't know, different I suppose. So then I'm lining my lower lash line, and I'm just kind of blending this up into my outer half of my crease, and so my outer half of my eyelid, and then blending it into my crease. And yeah, so then I'm just going to blend it, as you can see. I actually thought this look went very well. It's not as, it looks similar to my next look, the Christmas Day makeup look. The Christmas Day makeup look is very natural, very kind of easy to do. It may look like it takes longer to do, but it's not quite. It's just because I've added 2 intros into it, so it's probably around about 10 minutes long if you to do. So it's like a 10-minute look to do for Christmas Day, so if you're opening presents and stuff. But this is like kind of like if you've got some parties going on and stuff like that. Then I'm using a slightly lighter gold in my kind of inner half of my eye. Then I'm just wiping away any excess eyeshadow underneath my eye or any fallout that might have happened. So yeah, this look I wanted to keep very nice, and also shampoo I was using for my hair has made my hair look even more purple than it was, because my purple hair, my roots are kind of fading, and so is my hair a little bit, and this kind of helped it make it look a lot better. I just went off on a tangent. And then using an even lighter gold, I use this in the inner corner and on the inner half of my eyelid. And then I did the other eye. I do time lapses if I'm going to do the other eye on camera, so I did a little time lapse of me applying the eye makeup. and then I moved on to applying mascara. Sorry, filling in my eyebrows. So I used a kind of a neutral eyeshadow from the Stain palette. It's kind of very creamy, so you have to be very careful with applying it, and I am not very careful, so I kind of overfill it a little bit, and I have to go in and fiddle with it, basically. That sounded wrong, but yeah, I get a wipe and I just basically wipe away the excess eyeshadow, which usually smudges everywhere, and then I have to go and reapply more eyeshadow. It literally, because I don't have a spoolie at the moment, I don't have, or even brow gel at the moment. I have to be very careful that I don't make it look like I've drawn on my eyebrows, so I spend most of my time trying to figure out how to apply it. And yes, so I am absolutely loving this look. Yeah, I had tried to do a different type of look in my Christmas shopping makeup look, which was the green and the gold eyeshadow. I wanted to try something new, so that's what I did. And yeah, so then I just filled in my eyebrows, and I think I applied mascara. I did somewhere. I know I applied this new mascara called from Maybelline, which is called the Big Turbo. I think it's this Big Turbo Volume Express. The Turbo Volume Express mascara. Yes, I must have done it in the time lapse because I don't know where I applied the eyeliner or the mascara in the studio. And then I went in and used the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation, one of my absolute favourites to use. And then I went on to just applying it underneath my eye, and then I basically applied some blush to my cheeks. The blush I used was the Love Cloud blush from MAC. And then I went in and used the Rimmel London bronzer in Sunlight. I don't know what the name of this was because I lost the lid. And I just basically did I just bronzed up my skin because I like doing that. It just makes my look a lot better. And yeah, so that's what I did. I do, however, find that this goes a little bit patchy. I don't quite know whether this is to do with the foundation or not wearing any primer, or that it is this thing. Although I do find that the True Match foundation hasn't done it with other bronzers, so I'm not entirely sure. Then I went in and contoured my nose. I like to have like a little button nose, if that makes any sense. And then I applied this to my then I got a highlighter, liquid highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid highlighter. And then I used the Blank Canvas Cosmetics F19 brush to apply it to my cheeks. And then I went in with a white shimmer eyeshadow for my makeup. So yeah, then so basically I applied this to my nose, my cheeks, my nose bridge, my cupid's bow, and yeah, and then I think I applied a little bit to my sorry, that was my phone. I was just checking for a post notification. So then I just applied this to my cheeks and then just slightly blended it out so it didn't look like I had drawn a stripe, which it then did look like that. So then I applied some to my forehead so that it didn't look too patchy. I have found that this has helped to mask the fact that the bronzer's getting a bit patchy, so I actually found that really good. So then I just kind of blended that out slightly, and yeah, it kind of helped also to make me look a bit more healthy, a little bit more glowy. So I found that really nice because during the winter my skin just kind of goes really dull and it just looks like I pretty much look like winter person. And then I'm going to go in and use that white eyeshadow and just apply it to set the liquid highlighter. You don't have to do this, but it does make the highlighter stand out a lot more. Makes it look a little bit more like a disco ball, which I'm trying to go for because it is Christmas and I don't care. So yeah, and I'm also wearing red lipstick in this because I'm going to be that extra, so you know. So I'm going to basically have this red lipstick. I think the name of it's called, if I look at the bottom of it, it says Kimi TW11B. Probably doesn't mean anything. I don't think that's the name of it, but who knows. It's basically this Ted Baker lipstick, and it's just a bright red. It feels a bit balmy, so it's like a lip balm. So it's actually just kind of really nice. It really moisturises the lips, and it's also red and it's really highly pigmented. Although I do recommend to get a lip liner for this because I have found that it does pretty much go everywhere after a while wearing it, especially if you start eating and drinking. So I have found that it's better to wear a lip liner with this, but I didn't do it for this video. And yeah, so basically that is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. So here is my finished makeup look with the curled hair and the red lipstick and looking absolutely glamorous for Christmas Eve. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time for my Christmas Day makeup look. Thank you, bye.